Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is on some new Wet n Wild releases. You guys, I was so shook to get my hands on these because, as you all know, my drugstore never has the new releases until like way later. So here is some of the stuff that I picked up today. You cannot see it all, obviously, but even though all of this stuff is in here, we're going to do a separate video, maybe for some of like the hair care and skincare stuff. I am so excited to use these. But today we're going to focus on the Wet n Wild stuff and then two other products, just because the only thing that I do not have for a full face of Wet n Wild is the powder. So, setting powder, I mean. So I'm going to actually try to go in. They have a cleansing oil. They have a Do the Spritz Cooling Face and Body Mist. I'm going to use this as a face setting spray. I'm so excited I can barely talk. And then they have a It's My Cheat Day Hair Mist, which I thought was really cool. And then they have, this one is called Wet n Wild. Obviously it's Wet n Wild, Tasha. It's called Pump Makeup Locker Cream BB. Oh, I was reading the wrong side. That was Spanish. Hold on a minute. It's called a Pump Makeup Locker 3-in-1 BB Cream. And it has, excuse me, I'm not even holding it up for you guys. It is so freaking cute. It can like hang in your gym locker. Right, because the last time I went to the gym was... But anyway, we're not talking about all that. So it has a corrector inside and also a highlighter, which I thought was super cute for those on the go. Look at that. It's so cute. It is. It's so cute. So I also picked up one of the Liquid Catsuit lipsticks. I did not have the shade. I love these. These are so freaking pretty. This one is in the shade Move Over, Girl. Like, move over, girl. Get it? Anyway, so then I also picked up Personal Best, and this is exfoliating facial cleansing balls. These are really freaking cute. Like, there's a whole bunch of these in here, and I guess they're exfoliators. Actually, I don't know why I smell everything, but that's what they look like, and you're supposed to be able to just use one to exfoliate your face. So I'm actually going to get into those, and then, oh, I picked up another lippy. And this one is in the shade Caught You Bare Naked. That's so freaking cute. I love Wet n Wild. Now, they actually have more in this little line here. I think this is geared toward people that, you know, go to the gym and stuff. Because they also had, like, blotting papers. And they had a glitter mask, which I'm just not down with wearing glitter all the time, and I think that by the looks of it, it looked really cool. But it also looked like something that wouldn't wash off my face for like a week, and yeah. If I'm gonna wear glitter, it's gonna be solely on my eyes, and I'm gonna have a crap ton of powder down here so that it doesn't fall. You get the gist. I don't do glitter. Maybe back in high school. Yeah, we rocked that glitter back in high school, man. So anyways, I'm going to test these few products out. I probably will go pick up some more eventually. It looks like they also have an eyeshadow palette, which looked really cool, but I just have so much new makeup right now that I didn't think I needed it. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm sure some other people will be reviewing it. But for right now, I'm just going to review these products from the line. We're going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to take a makeup wipe, off camera of course, and wipe my face off. And then get into the cleansing oil. I will see you guys in just a YouTube minute. Alright you guys, so actually this says to apply it to a dry face. And so far, I don't see any warning signs on it about being careful about getting it in your eyes and that. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on camera. And what I have here is this little bootleg damp makeup eraser, just to kind of wipe the excess off. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. Now, I don't like to stain my clothes, and Torrid is super expensive in my opinion. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this little blue microfiber towel here. Yes, I'm being like that, extra little whatever, because yeah, clothes are expensive and I ain't trying to stain this with oil. So don't be hating on my bib. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a few pumps of this to my hand. I don't know if you guys can see this consistency. It's just literally a cleansing oil. So I applied 3 pumps. I'm just going to rub it in my hands and take my makeup off. It doesn't really have a scent. This is what it looks like. So here we go. If it gets that mascara. Oh wow, it's removing the mascara really nicely. I can feel it. If you see me looking down here, it's because I have a mirror over here. Wow, this is so nice. I'll have to list the prices below because I honestly do not recall what I paid for each item. I know that they were all inexpensive, and I think the most expensive item was probably around $8 or $9, which to me that's still pretty inexpensive. I mean, but let's also take into consideration that I had to purchase mine at CVS, which is a little more expensive than, you know, if you were to find this at Walmart. So it's not stinging my eyes at all, which is awesome because it is removing eye makeup so good. And this is what it looks like. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe this off. It feels really moisturizing, hence it is a cleansing oil. But wow, that did even an amazing job of removing my mascara and my eyeliner, and my eyeliner is waterproof. So far, do I recommend that? Absolutely. And again, it did not irritate or sting my eyes, which is awesome, because a lot of cleansers and even oil cleansers, they sting the crap out of my eyes. But of course, we all know I have sensitive eyes. So yeah, I really like that. And my face feels really smooth, and I'm loving that. So that's a plus. I really like this. You do get 1.52 full ounces, and it is called Expert Wear Facial Cleansing Oil. It's just in this cute little container like this. Do I wish this was a larger size? Yes, but you know, number one, Wet n Wild is a super affordable brand, and number two, this is a new, like a brand new item that they just released. I think this is now available on their website, which I hawk daily. Because a lot of times what happens is this stuff gets put out in stores before it goes on the website. And generally it's not stores that, you know, I live around. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking this up. Like I said, it removed all of my makeup beautifully, and it literally took seconds. So I like that. The next item that I'm going to go into, and I'm going to have to actually move my camera and my ring light and bring you guys in my bathroom with me, because this one is the little exfoliating balls. And what you do is you take the ball and then you run it underwater, rub your hands together, and then you're going to exfoliate your face. So we will be right back, and the next time you see me, we will be in my bathroom. Alright, you guys, we are now in the bathroom, the upstairs bathroom, and we're gonna go ahead and get into trying to use this exfoliator. I'm gonna try to bring you guys in just a little bit close. However, right now I'm just using my ring light and using my tripod, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Alright, so hello, here we go. I'm just gonna open this and take out one of the little balls that are right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but because I love me some pink, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one right here, and as soon as I get done running it under the water, I will show you guys what it does. Since it's water activated, I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen. So right now, it's just melting in my hands. Oh wow, it's foaming. And it smells really, really good. I think I just got some bubbles on my nose. But, oh wow, this is really cool. Okay, so this is what happened. And we're just going to wash my face. Now this, I would assume, is not eye safe, so if you do what I just did, don't open your eyes. don't know if I liked that, you guys. We'll be right back, guys. We'll be right back, guys. All right, you guys, I'm back. So all I did was pat my face dry, move the rest of my equipment back into my studio, and we are back. So I love the concept of these exfoliating facial cleansing balls. I think it's really convenient, especially if you are at the gym or you're in a hurry or traveling. These would be great for traveling. What I don't like is that there's no grit in there. They don't feel exfoliating to me. Now my face does feel super duper soft. It really, really does. But I think that that was more the cleansing oil than it is these. If I was gonna travel a lot, I would probably stock up on these just because, like I said, the concept is great. And you don't have to worry about anything spilling out in your bag because you need water to activate these. So if you travel or you're going on vacation or you're just like super messy or super clumsy, lazy, whatever, these are a great concept, but I don't see how they exfoliate just because that initial one that I used didn't have any grit to it like any of my facial scrubs. I'm going to continue to use these and test them out, and I will touch base with you guys whether in the description box after I fully tested them or maybe a monthly favorites, hate it, whatever. So moving along, I'm gonna go ahead and mist my face with Do the Spritz. This is a body mist slash facial mist. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this out. I'm gonna use this as I would any of my other facial mist where I mist my face after my skincare, before I prime my face, and after I apply foundation, all that good stuff. So wow, that is really cooling. It smells kind of minty, kind of. It is really, really cooling to the face, and the mist on it, to me, that's not bad. That's like a, you could just spray it like this far away, and it's gonna cover your whole face, if you know what I mean. But it is really, really cooling to the face. I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry, and I'm gonna prep the other items that we're gonna be using, and I will see you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, so I'm back. What I did was I moisturized with my usual moisturizer, and then I primed my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Primer. And then I just went on ahead and spot concealed in some areas here. And I tried to carve out my brows, but my brows are giving me ish, so I'm done with the brows. I know they're looking like two caterpillars crawling on my eyes. It's alright. We're going to go ahead and jump into the Makeup Blocker 3-in-1 BB Cream. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go ahead and figure out how to open it up because I'm not too sure yet. And then it also has a corrector in here. It looks a little dark for me. Let me see if you guys can see that. Okay, now you can see it. This shade over here must be the corrector. That's looking a little too dark for me. It actually looks orange, which could help conceal dark under eye circles, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. I just think that looks way too orange for me. So what I am gonna get into is, oh wow, okay. So the top twist off like this, and you get this sponge, or not sponge, this paddle applicator, just like the Photo Focus foundation. And as you can see in there, you get quite a bit of product, it looks like. Oh wow, you get a full-size ounce. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dot this all over my face and get to blending. Now this is a BB cream, so I'm probably gonna take quite a bit of product. Because BB creams on me essentially do nothing. So I got mine in the shade medium, which of course appears to be too dark, but I think it will work. I am actually medium. I am. I know how to match my foundations. It's just hard, you guys, because these stores, like, you cannot see, you know, the lighting and stuff when you're in them trying to pick out makeup, and it's not exactly sanitary to open the item and do so, because I know I hate when I buy something, get it home, and it's been opened. I know which one of y'all doing that stuff in a drugstore too. Just kidding. Oh wow, this is really pretty coverage. Like, it's not covering much so far, but Wow. It looks really luminous and dewy. Do you guys see that? That is pretty. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and pat some on my sponge and just kind of go into some areas and try to get a little more coverage. See what happens. Okay, so I'm not getting a ton of coverage, but I think that if you wanted something, you know, super quick and easy and you just wanted to throw this on, wow, I'm gonna have to set that. I think that this would be perfect, especially if you're on the go. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about this opening in your bag. I mean, this was pretty hard to get open. So if you don't want to wear a ton of makeup that day and you just want to throw a BB cream on and, you know, do a little one and done, then so far I don't feel or see it setting down. I'm going to wait a few minutes and see if it sets, because I did not see a powder. However, my store that I go to was still setting some stuff out. As I said earlier, I did not get all of the products in this line, and they do actually have these really cool, it's a blush, and then they have a connector that you buy, and then you can get like a highlighter, a contour. So I am going to go back and get those products because they looked really, really cute. And you know, just that super convenient type of stuff that I'm talking about. And yeah, so I'm curious to try that out. I know I'm using a lot of product right now, but I want to make sure that this is something that I'm going to be comfortable wearing every day. So I'm going in with just a tad bit more just to see, because it's not like getting heavy or anything. So I think that you could just really build this up to whatever you want. It's not looking cakey or anything. It's not feeling any heavier on the skin. This is actually pretty lightweight. And it's just crazy to me, you guys, because I've never, ever tried a BB cream that didn't look dry and cakey on my face. And I have tried a lot of BB creams. Wow. You guys, I'm really liking this so far. I think I want to look up some information on this on the website, so that I can share it with you, because I don't see a lot of information on this package here. Of course, it does say lift here, peel here. Oh, here we go. It says a must-have for your your gym bag. This lightweight moisturizing BB cream. Hello, that's why my skin doesn't look dry and flaky. And it is super dewy moisturizing. Look at that, it's beautiful. Okay. Back to business. So, a must-have for your gym bag. The lightweight moisturizing BB cream provides a sheer to light coverage that blends seamlessly onto the skin to help soften minor imperfections. Includes a highlighter and a corrector in the lid to help finish your look. So the corrector can be thrown on afterwards, which I think is really, really cool. Again, for me, like I said, I don't think I'm going to use the corrector in this video. It's way too light. I am going to test out the highlighter though. Or it's way too dark. I mean, this is way too dark. But I'm really, really, really loving this. And it's not super, super tacky, but this is going to have to be set on me. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. It's going to be all over the place. So I didn't see a new Wet n Wild powder. And unfortunately, I do not have one of their setting powders. Just because the ones that I've seen, in my opinion, they're matte. And matte doesn't generally work for my skin. So I did pick up two of the Milani translucent powders. The only reason I got these was because they were on clearance for $3, and I picked these up at Walmart. And I'm gonna try the banana one under my eyes because we're gonna do the Photo Focus concealer, and I'm gonna try the translucent light to medium all over the face, and we're gonna see what happens. So let me stop rambling like I always do, take a sip of coffee, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so now that I have sat here with this on my face for just a little bit, I'm actually going to go into my Wet n Wild bin here that I pulled out of my drawers, And I have their highlighting palette that we're going to use. And then I have their contour and highlight palette that we're going to use. I also have a bronzer. And the rest of these little guys are eyeshadows. I have like pretty much all their little eyeshadow quad thingies. And the 10 pans. And then I also have one of their blushes in pink. Or no, this one's in Heather Silk. This is an OG, like old pink beauty. But we're going to go ahead and use that. And I'm going to go in with the Photo Focus Concealer. Set that back down until we're ready. And then, yeah. So this is going to look like a ton. I usually take the little sifter thing out of there once I get halfway done with my concealers. Just because I don't have all day to keep dipping back in. That drives me absolutely insane. I could not get over. Oh my gosh, you guys, this BB cream is drying down. I'm still going to have to set it, but I cannot get over how luminous and dewy it looks. Loving it. I feel like everything that comes out is matte. It seems like everything is geared towards oily skin, and it's like, can we get some stuff for us dewy or us dry skin girls? Like, come on now. It just seems like everything is matte. Matte, matte, matte. I'm like, come on now. Do you guys ever have those days where you just want to shave your eyebrows off because they're not cooperating? I do. Ooh, I also have a new eye primer to try out. And I know this is a Wet n Wild video, you guys, and I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to use other products. However, where I was at, I could not find their... Ooh, that looks like it's going to be too dark. I could not find their eye primer. I couldn't find another setting powder. And I couldn't find... What else could I not find? I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. But, yeah, so we're, like I said, we're just dipping into the Milani banana powder. That I'm hoping is not going to be too dark, because she looked too dark in person, and I'm scared. And since I still have to do eyeshadow, and theirs are pretty cakey. Like, not cakey, but like fallouty. Like, there's a lot of fallout. So, I'm just going to bake while I'm doing my eyeshadow. This looks like it's going to be really pretty once I blend it out. I'm like excited. Generally I use the Laura Mercier powder to bake when I do bake, and then wow, that bad boy looks blurry. So anyways, I know I have a lot on here. I usually use Laura Mercier, and then I use my CoverGirl Vitalist. You guys are going to get so sick of me talking about that powder, but I'm telling you, it is everything. I'm going to go into bronzer first, because I want to bake for a little bit. And I'm taking the new Color Icon in What Shady Beaches. It's Beauty right here. Actually, I'm going to contour first with Dolce de Leche. That's my favorite contour by them, and I love it. All year round, she does not do me wrong. Got my shirt dirty. Okay, it took a bit much, but that's okay. We can fix it. That's okay. Same over there, but it's okay because I like to blend, blend, blend. That is what your powder brush is for. Never despair. You can always blend, blend, blend. And then you can take, when you do this, this happens because you didn't shake your brush off good enough because you were too busy chitty-chatty like moi. You can just take some translucent powder underneath of there, bake it a little bit, and she will blend right in. You'll not even be able to tell that you messed up. So that's all I'm going to do right now. I wish you guys could see my table. I just dropped that. Oh boy. Thank God it's translucent, right? Alright, so I'm just going to take a mirror, and I hate doing this. I don't want to bake my whole face, but I messed up, so I'm fixing it. other side is not too bad. I think I can blend this out. Of course, you know what? I know what's wrong. Hold up, y'all. You know what happened? I got to talking and being goofy and acting a fool like I always do, and I forgot to set my face. That is why it looked super pigmented. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. And I'm going to stop goofing off now. And I'm just setting with that Milani light to medium translucent powder. So, I'm going to go ahead and wipe my bake away for now. And that is super finely milled. And now I remember why I love my Healthy Vitalist so much. And for loose powder, what I generally use is, I'm going to try this. For loose powder, what I generally like to use is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Like, that seriously changed the makeup game. I love that powder. Okay, so it looks better with this translucent powder if you press it in with a sponge. And it is, like, super blurring. Like, I can see it blurring my pores before my eyes, and I am living. That is so pretty. Yes, honey. Wow, that's pretty. And don't worry about the powdery look, girlfriends. And I'm looking super light. We're going to bronze it up, and we're going to spray it down. That's what we're going to do. We will fix. Can always fix it, generally. There we go. Much better. Alright, let's dip into some bronzer. No, I need to quit playing though, for real. I'm going to dip into some bronzer. My eyes look super bright on the under, but that's okay. That powder is really going to take that powder look down, and then it will look normal. So, no worries, ladies. No worries. Y'all probably like, damn! It's all good. Never noticed that bronzer does have quite a sheen to it. Can you guys see that? I never noticed that. And actually, that's the one that they sent me because if you guys remember in a previous video, I told you that they didn't send me all my palettes at first. And that's the reason that I didn't order that one though, is because I knew it would have a sheen in it, and I'm not with that. Like, I do not like sheen in my bronzers. But that is super pretty. So we're going to take this Wet n Wild stuff here, and we're going to move on to blush, which I'm going in with the shade Heather Silk. Mine broke. Just is what it is. Now this shade is super duper pigmented, so Wet n Wild does not play with their blushes at all. Can you guys see that? That is super pigmented. And that's probably too much yet, but I love blush, so it's all good. She's all good. We are going to go ahead and move into eyeshadow for eyeshadow primer. Again, like I said, I didn't get to pick one up, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with their Photo Focus Concealer. I'm going to have to speed this up. I've been playing around so long. I'm like talking. This is probably going to be like a 30-minute video. Sorry, guys. I just love spending time with y'all. I can't help it. I really do. I love sitting here talking. Kind of wondering who's watching my videos and if you guys are laughing like I am when I'm sitting here being goofy. I know that I'm goofy a lot in my videos and stuff, but there's just so much negativity in life, and there's so many times in life that we have to be so serious that I'm like, I need some laughter. Like, if I can make one person laugh, I did my job for the day. I'm just gonna set that with some of this translucent powder. All right. I am really not sure what eyeshadow I want to go into. I feel like I've been doing like orangey, bronzy kind of colors, even though this was calling my name the Zodiac, and fiery. This is fiery. Yeah, it's color, icon, and fire. But maybe I should move on to some of these little 3-pan palettes. I have not used these in such a long time. And of course, the one that's calling my name has like a cranberry shade in it. I just gravitate towards those. I don't think I've ever actually used this one. Maybe we'll go into that one and see what happens. I don't know. I kind of want to play it safe with this video, because I kind of don't want to. Oh my gosh. Who remembers when these were 3 pans like this? I don't know if you guys can see this. This one's called Spoiled Brat, which is absolutely beautiful. This is before they got into putting the transition shades in them. And then this one is called Silent Treatment. So, so, so pretty. I could go in with this one. But this one is like super, like, whoa. Because this is the crease shade. So, super smoky for sure. Oh, wow. So is this one, though. Spoiled Brat. Look at the crease shade, you guys. It's pretty much black. I don't know. Which one do I go with? I could do purple. I mean, everything's pretty much, like, this is the crease shade in this one, and this is the lid shade. I think we're going to go purple. Purple looks bomb on brown eyes. Then I could also incorporate the purple from Hasta La Casta, baby, which is this one right here. This one was limited edition. I can't remember what collection that came from, but anyways. So since I'm looking at that, I'm actually going to take Cosmic Collision, because this has some really pretty purples in it. And we're just going to see what happens with these 3 palettes right here. I'm, of course, looking at this color right here. Oh my god, it's so pretty. All right, y'all, let's highlight, and then let's do this with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to take their Mega Glow Highlighting Palette, which is absolutely stunning. Come on, ring light. Can you guys see that? Here, I'll angle it this way, and then you can kind of see it. Because even if I put it down here, well... Why does it do that? Okay, well, you can kind of see it now, right? I'm going to go in with this one right here all the way to the bottom. And see what happens. So spritz that brush. Let her live up to full intensity. And then we are going to highlight. Oh, hi. Oh my. I love a good highlight. I have a secret though. Okay, so strobing and highlighting, or whatever you want to call it, is totally not new. When it became like a thing, like a huge, you know, like trend or whatever, I was talking to my mom one day and I was like, that's not a new thing. And she's like, it's not? And I'm like, no. And she's like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, I used to do that with eyeshadows, like shimmery eyeshadows back in high school. And that was like in 2000, 2001. I used to take my, like the brow bone shades or whatever, like the shades like this, and I used to highlight my cheeks and my nose and stuff in high school. And I actually have some old pictures as proof, so when you trolls come for me, I got proof. Alright, so I'm just opening those up. We already have my setting shade down. We're going to go in with a transition shade, warm up this crease because she is calling for it. And I'm just going to go in with this one right here. Be pretty. I don't even think I've ever used this palette before. I think I just swatched it and that's it. Alright guys, I seriously can't stand it. We are definitely going in with this beautiful bad boy right here. I've only used it one time, and that was for either a video review or Instagram or both. I can't remember. But I'm going to go in with this mustardy shade right here in my deep crease and kind of warm it up. And then I'm going to take this on my lid. Don't know that I'm going to do an outer V shade. I kind of haven't been into that the past couple of days. And then maybe this in the inner corner. Gonna blend those edges out with my brush I went in with the first time. Guys, this BB cream is really pretty. Like I'm loving this. This is just like, it's just, oh man, it's so good. I'm just gonna wet a eyeshadow brush, like a flat brush, and then go in with that beautiful shade I just showed you guys. Oh my god, look at this shade, you guys. So beautiful. So I know that it looks like I am dipping in quite a bit. The reason for that is I'm trying to minimize the fallout on my face. So I don't want you guys to think that these aren't pigmented. They are super pigmented. As always, if you know Wet n Wild shadows. I seriously think this is my favorite shade in the entire palette. It's so freaking pretty. Like, this is worth the $5. It's so gorgeous. Shade, I really do. So pretty, you guys. Look, see. Alright, so let's go ahead into my inner corner and do an inner corner highlight. Just had my brush. Here we go. Now that I'm looking at it though, excuse me, I kind of want to take this icy little color right here and see what happens. Pretty. So like, I've never been really good at doing the inner corner highlight. I always think it looks really like wonky weird on me. I don't know why, I just do. But I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone with that same shade. It's super pretty. And just because I feel like I went down a little far, I'm just going to warm my crease back up a little bit. I love this color, you guys. This color combo, actually. I am digging this. I don't know why I don't break out this palette more often and play with it. It's so pretty. Oh yeah, because I have bins and bins of new makeup now that I'm testing out, and I only have one face. Alright, so now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and line my lower lash line with that mustardy kind of brownish color here, and then I'm also going to line it with this dark shade. Ooh, no, reverse that. We're going to do it with this one, and then I'm going to take this kind of sparkly purple here that looks like it has a little bit of blue in it, just to kind of make the look pop a little bit, and then we will move on. Let's see here. I'm going to start out with a flat eyeliner brush from Almar Cosmetics. Alright, so sometimes what I like to do, depending on how intense that shade is just kind of take a fluffy brush and blend out my lower lash line. Now I'm going to go into this purple color, but I'm going to grab a more precise brush. Because I ain't going to lie, I'm kind of scared that could completely ruin the entire look. Because it's such an intense shade. So I'm just kind of going in with a Eco Tools a liner brush. I'm scared. I'm so scared. This purple is so pretty. Now I want to take all this off and do a look with this purple. I'm going to swatch it so you can see it, what I'm putting on my lower lash line. And hopefully you can see it really well. This purple right here, it's got like blues and maybe some gold or some, you know, actually I think it's blue and silver, but oh my god, it's so pretty. So pretty. Oops, wrong brush. That could have been a disaster. That one cooperated. So what I'm doing is aligning my lower lash line, obviously, but I'm kind of pressing it into my waterline, just so I don't have to use another liner. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why my eyes do not like me. They really don't. This one's trying to water. No, you don't. Not before I get this look done. Now, the other thing that I do not have that I could not think of is a Wet n Wild mascara. The only one I have is a skinny, and in order for me to use that, just because of how skinny the brush is, generally I use that with another one of my mascaras that gives me like these super plump lashes, but sometimes can tend to clump a little bit, like Voluminous. The L'Oreal Voluminous, I absolutely love that mascara, but as it starts to get a little bit older, like maybe it's been open for a month or so, I notice when I apply it to my lashes it clumps, so that's why I have the skinny mascara. But today I think I'm just going to use a clear mascara, if it'll work. not doing very much for me. Yeah, we're gonna have to go in with a regular mascara. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna go in with the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. And I'm just gonna use my little sample size here. I love the wand on this mascara, you guys. It's so good. Alright, and we're just going to do the other eye with a super light coat, and as soon as I am finished with that, we will be right back. Alright, you guys, I'm back. This is the final look that I created with all of these wonderful Wet n Wild products. I went on ahead and applied my lippy off camera because I'm sure this video is super long, and I apologize for that. I did go in with the shade Mauve Out of Here, or Mauve, oh, excuse me, Mauve Over Girl. I don't know why I was thinking Mauve Out of Here. So anyways, again, I apologize, you guys, if this video is super long. I am just so, like, obsessed with makeup that I could literally sit here all day, every day, probably not sleep, and talk about makeup. Like, it's just, it's my thing. Like, it's my hobby. It's, ugh. Anyways, so I really, really, really appreciate you guys, and from the bottom of my heart, I do truly mean that. If you are taking the time out of your day, as busy as life is, to spend it with me, watching my videos and listening to me ramble about makeup and, you know, be a dork and joke around, you have no idea how much I appreciate that. Like, it means the world to me. So I would just want to say thank you so much again for watching my video. If you are not yet subscribed and you are new here, what's up? I'm Tasha. As you can see, I'm a girl who loves makeup, and I love to laugh and have fun. So I would love to have you a part of this little family that we have going on here. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.